What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Vic XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
Have you noticed that I have gray in my eyelashes?
Oh, you got it in the eyelashes? I ain't got it up there yet. No, I didn't notice.
I just noticed that. I don't know when it came, but I'm like, I used to take a little Sharpie when we first started.
Oh, no. For real?
But
no.
now it's on both. And I think that was God saying, no, boy. Yeah. It looks, sometimes, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, man. Country Rap Report. Your boy Big XL, your boy Spank. Y'all know what we do right here. We give you our opinion, our views on some of the best and worst videos in the genre. And for some reason, let me say this. Because I be popping in and out of people's stuff. And they think you're mean, bro.
I am.
Why don't I think you're mean?
Because you know me from when I wasn't mean.
But I am. I have never heard anything. 200 some episodes. You've only probably said, I don't even think you said 5 things. I say, man, you should have said that in my head.
Right.
I ain't say, and actually, they all have been within the past few episodes.
Okay.
Because I'm like, man, please stop saying that. In my head, I'm like, stop. Why are you doing this? To the point where I'm like, is he doing that on purpose?
Right.
Like, he got to say what team he on. Nobody asking that. Don't do that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, why? Why?
Well, I think people are scared of the truth. People are scared of the truth sometimes. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about overall. People don't like hearing objective criticism. And that part of them thinks that I'm mean. But that's not the mean part of me. The mean part of me is I say it without any restrictions. I don't care about your feelings. That's the issue in music. Somewhere in creation of this stuff, by the time you created it, by the time we got it, somebody should have sat you down and said, you might not want to use that auto-tune. Or that beat kind of weak. Or you screaming too much. Or when they watch your video, bruh, that's video too dark. Or why are they shooting up your nose and you got a booger? All that shit right there. Any of these imperfections, by the time it gets to me, I'm going to point it out. So I should not be able to see it. You need to have people around you that are correcting these issues. Because by the time it comes to me, it's gloves off, no filter. I'm going to tell you everything that I see that is wrong with this. And that sometimes sounds too harsh for people. But for me, it's harsh because I shouldn't have to deal with the unprofessionalism or the amateurism that I'm getting through this genre. Now, a lot of it has improved. Videos of shit improved tenfold. Lyrics and production has improved tenfold. But there's still little pieces here and there that needs to be fixed. And I'm going to continue to be quote unquote mean until it is fixed.
All right, so I want to say this. Because this came really, it came kind of full circle yesterday. Shout out to everybody, all the country rappers that mysteriously showed up to the
video shoot for, I forgot, twerking
at
the hold down.
Twerking, I don't know why I had a brain fart. Twerking. Okay. Shout out to all the rappers that showed up. Really shout out. Number one, you was at West Bank. You was asked about so many times. I don't know he coming.
Right.
But it comes to my attention yesterday. Now I don't know because I don't really even want to talk about the show to anyone because that wasn't what it was about. I really got parking and twerk. I got a lot of shit going on. So I don't really want to talk to nobody about no damn review. They can get in the chat for that. It's just that wasn't the time. But shout out to everybody that came and supported, especially the people who I have no clue how they even knew. Right. Shout out to them. But a lot of artists, and two of these artists I know in particular, we haven't given them the most favorable review.
Okay.
I mean, we ain't trashed them, but things were pointed out that weren't favorable, right?
Okay.
And those two artists said, you know what? We like the fact, I like the fact that y'all keep it real. So I've come to the conclusion because I was thinking there are some artists who were really, really cool with us that cut us off. I feel like. Okay. Should I call a name?
Yeah, call. I don't know what you're talking about. Who?
Okay.
Who was cool and cut us off?
Maybe I'm wrong. And if you're watching this show and anyone watching this show, feel free.
Other than the one that you just mentioned indirectly, who else? You don't make me say your name. Don't make me say it. No. Go ahead. Who are you talking about?
No, you mentioned the name.
There's only one person that I know that probably will never be cool with us. Specifically me. But I don't know who else you're talking about.
The person that you don't like to team me on?
Right, that one.
No. So there's an artist I feel like don't mess with us anymore. I could be wrong. I'm saying if y'all know him, I'm gonna say his name, tag him. He can get in the chat and we can talk about it. I feel like Marcotic doesn't mess with us anymore.
And I've reached out to him on the inbox. I'm trying to get some merch and some other stuff, but that might be true, but that might be because of the company that he's keeping, because that person really don't fuck with us. Right.
Okay. I feel like matter of fact, I'm gonna call more names because I ain't saying nothing bad.
Are these people still affiliated with Just in Time? Because that's like the root of it.
But so you mean to tell me, this is just me being honest. And I will say this to my children. You mean, because Mark Carter, you can always say, I don't rock with y'all. But you mean to tell me
not
you
rock with us when I mean, even though and I can't say his reviews weren't favorable, because I think I said the dude had talent. I even think I even pointed out where he could be improving and et cetera, et cetera. I don't understand the not rocking with us. But he has ghosted me in the inbox.
Me too.
Okay.
Because I asked him about why he deleted the videos.
Me too.
So when I started seeing the company he keep, I was like, well, that's probably why.
But you still don't remove content. And this is for any artist that is out there. Never remove your history. Your history is who you are.
Because we ain't taking down your video.
We can take it down the review. Now, the link might be dead in the video now, because when people click on it, they click on it and it just gets this video has been removed by YouTube.
I ain't gonna get that back.
Okay.
The mobile home rich thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna get that back. I ain't gonna throw it away because you're wrong with us. It's hip hop memorabilia. So I'm just saying, like, we done broke bread with you. Well, I done broke bread with you. You obviously gonna break bread with him, or you say you reached out to him about some merch.
Right. And I was trying to get him and Zach to do some stuff on a collaborative effort, because I think both of them would be great as a group. But if I don't get it. Yeah,
so he can get in the chat and say he don't mess with us and why. Because we even said that he had one of the most influential things in the video that was true that's never been said. And that was a janky promoter thing.
Right. Exactly.
About the scam and performing. We even basically had a show based off on should you or should you not pay to perform at these festivals.
Exactly.
Okay. So I also feel like he's from Alabama. I feel like Matt Towns don't rock with us anymore.
No, I don't know about that one now. I haven't seen.
I mean, I did say he had a hole in his basketball shorts.
We haven't seen any music though. Like the last project they did, it was him and what's the dude that's at every Droughty. Yeah, that they had a project. Production was bad.
That was
production. Yeah, the production was bad. I mean, you can't I'll call a spade a spade. I don't care if we cool or not. If it's bad, it's bad. If you don't want it to be bad and you don't want my ears to be on it and give you harsh critique, then send me the shit before it comes out. And then I'll tell you how you can fix it before it hits public ears. But the production was bad, bro. And it's in the video. Anybody dispute it, go check out any other videos from that project.
So I'm saying all this to say, I realize that there are artists out here who really respect what we do and know that we're not trying to hurt or discredit anybody in this game.
No.
We're only trying to make them better when it comes to consumptions by the consumer.
Well, they got to understand that what we're doing is bigger than them. It ain't about you. It's about the genre. Like, we're doing this for the genre. It ain't about you, fam. Like we want you to get better, and as you get better, so does the entire genre. Now you are representing or exuding what needs to sound like, or what needs to be shown in videos, or the proper way a label needs to operate. You guys need to fix all of that shit. So when we give critique, you know, and it's y'all hit by it, you hit because you're wrong. You hit because you know that what we were talking about, you could have fixed it and it wouldn't have been in the review that way, or it wouldn't have been seen to the public in that way. We are not going to continue to tolerate half-ass videos and bad production just because this genre is seen in subgenre and beneath hip-hop. That doesn't mean that you got to give out beneath hip-hop quality stuff. Like if that has been the consensus throughout the genres before we came into it. Ever since we came into it, people have been fixing their stuff, and we don't get the half-ass productions, or we don't get the especially the weak beats. We don't get any of that stuff anymore. Like whenever it is there,
no,
our job.
Weak beats.
Well, we don't get the bad overall production, as in mixing and mastering. Like you got to get that shit together. There are some weak beats, but I think, and when I say weak beats, I'm talking about shit sound like it was done with Fruity Loops or done on a PlayStation. And then they tried to just pull that out, and then they rapped over it on their phone, like bad quality. I think the only time we got it was when we were doing that live session, and you reviewed that girl down in Florida. It sounded like she recorded her shit on the phone. That was the only time that we have gotten inferior production. But before that, the whole genre was seen as that. And I'm not going to continue to tolerate us being seen as inferior. And it's being seen that way because you guys, artists, are putting out amateur level quality of work, and you got to improve. And if you put it out to the public, we're gonna talk about it. If you don't like it, I'm not apologizing. Fix it. Stop giving us amateur level stuff. I'm not going to apologize for any of that stuff, because if I feel like it's not up to industry standard, and I'm talking about core hip hop, because this shit is all hip hop. If it's not up to core hip hop standards, then I'm calling it out.
Well, I also feel like that. Hey man, if you put it on YouTube, see, if we were a submission only show.
Oh yeah, that's different.
But since you put it on YouTube,
oh yeah,
we're no different than reactors.
Free game, fam.
And the difference between us and reactors are we're using your stuff.
No.
So we can say what we want. You can pull them reactor stuff. You can flag them.
Right, all day. But you can't flag a damn thing over here.
No, because we're not saying anything damaging to anyone, hurting your character or anything. I just feel like, thank you to all the people that respect us.
Well, before this show, we might, because I got something to say about somebody else.
Well,
and it's gonna poke some character. It's definitely gonna poke some character.
I'll let you start everyone. Let's get into it. We're gonna. This is a heavy show, man.
It very much is. Yes.
This is a heavy show, so I can't even imagine.
It don't even matter what
I'm sitting back like y'all sitting back wondering what's about to come out of Spank's mouth. Because I think this is a heavy, in the immortal words of my guy Fort Knox. Remember Fort Knox?
Yeah, I remember Fort Knox.
This is a heavy show.
He's so animated. He's so animated. I love that dude.
All right, look, man, let's get it going, man. We're gonna start this episode off. I'm gonna go in order of status today.
Okay.
We're gonna start this our first video up today.
Status as in what? What are we talking about? Like best or most popular first?
Most popular.
Okay, cool.
We're going to start the video off with an artist who we haven't had on the show prior. And he goes by the name of Blank.
Oh, we're going BlahK. BlahK. That's how you call himself. BlahK.
BlahK?
BlahK.
BlahK.
BlahK. He says it in the rhyme. He says it.
Ain't no N in there. I don't know. Sometimes I see BlahK. All right. BlahK. And this joint features Mr. Xilla Gore'rel-a. All right. The name of this joint is Planet of the Apes. And it was directed by Blanco. Maybe that's why I gave him an N, because the director's name is, but it was directed by Blanco. All right. The first thing I'm going to say is this. If y'all know anything about Vic XL, y'all know I like aggression. I like aggressive beats. I like stuff that's making you feel like you're about to get in a fight or some good backdrop music for when you get punched out or you punch somebody out. I'm not gonna act like I win all the time. I got punched out a couple times, but
that's that wrestling fan in you right there. That shows right there. I never realized it too until when you just said that. So now I get it. I get it now.
Yeah, you know, my motto is I came to lose the fight. I came to lose. As long as I don't get my face missed.
Right.
All right. So, but I really, really, really did love that aggressive beat.
Okay.
Okay. I had no issue with BlahK.
Okay.
I had no issue really with.
I had issues with them glasses. I had issues with
said that
glasses.
in so many episodes.
I know, but I had issues with them glasses, bro.
My man Xilla Gore'rel-a went first.
Yes.
He represents Slum American like always. He always mentions Slum American.
I didn't know he was Slum.
He represents Slum American.
Is he official Slum? Or he just
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
And everyone I've ever spoken to has never told me what that means.
Well, I don't know if there's a roster or some shit like, you know, here's all the Slum American artists.
A couple artists who represent Slum American have told me it's a way of life.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's a way of life that was kind of brought to the forefront by Yellow Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, other artists basically resonate with it and they claim it. I don't think Yellow Wolf is out here signing people to Slum American.
That he should be doing. But okay, that's a whole nother topic for another day. But that's hell yes.
All right, now it kind of had a rock feel to it.
A little bit.
Xilla-verse made me think more rock feel. That hook, which was extremely long, didn't feel rock. Matter of fact, that felt Red Clay Warriors.
Right.
Because that was a super long hook. And the fact it was in the front, in the beginning, at the end, I heard more hook than verses, I think.
Okay.
Love the aggressive beat. I love the aggressive approach. I just didn't like that long hook. And there's parts of it that sounds like the drums are live. I like that live drum sound.
Okay.
But
just pieces of it, yes.
It's like they sampled in a live portion of some drums. But the volume in this thing is weird. Like it goes up and down.
It was. I think it might have had two producers. That's what I thought.
So for me, I would have liked the song more if they shortened the hook and fixed that volume part. Other than that, aggressive song will be in my playlist or will be on my gym playlist because I love the aggression. It's just that volume thing threw me off because I thought something had happened with my Bluetooth and that super long hook, which I'm definitely not used to in 2022. But as a whole, BlahK didn't disappoint me as an MC or as a country rapper or whatever. What do artists call themselves these days? Rapper.
We're just rappers, yeah.
He didn't upset me.
Okay. I hated the glasses, first of all.
You cannot take.
I didn't take away from the glasses, but okay. I did not like the lighting. This was shot at night, and on top of that, they did some sort of color grading, and they were using colored lights. And then I did not like the video effects. So because of those three that I did not like on top of each other, the lighting, color grading, and video effects, I only took off 1 point for the video on the video side. How you can fix that? You illuminate a little bit more. You get a camera that can absorb or pull in light so it doesn't sound or look like it is a dark shoot, and try to illuminate using reflectors so it brings in light or pushes the light down, then shoots it back up. So now the people that you need to be putting light on is in focus and it's not trying to be straight. This isn't as dark as we've seen because I think West End's video is probably the darkest we've ever seen. But this one was pretty close because it, in certain parts, it had there not been that color grading and the red lights, then this would have been completely dark. But this is on the videographer. This is not on the artist. I took off 1 point for the video, so they got a 9 on that side. Now I'm on the artist. Okay, the ad libs in here are way too loud, and they fluctuated. The verses fluctuated. the hook sounded like it was probably first, and then it sounded, like I said, it sounded like it had two different producers, and those producers had two different skill sets. I'm guessing, I don't know, but when, and then in this, I can't give this a complete mix and master because it had the mix and master been done properly, we would not be hearing those volume fluctuations. And it might have been just an EQ thing. I'm not sure. But I do say without a doubt, the beat was stupid. I love the beat. I did not like the beat, the way the beat was formulated, because it felt like Xilla's verse was like 20, 24 bars. It was long as fuck. But I do think Xilla should have went last, because by the time Xilla gave me the energy, and then I like BlahK's voice and I like his cadence. But I was listening to it first, and then I looked up at him, and neither one of you look like what you sound like. But when I'm looking
like
up
what he sounds like to me,
Xilla, I think Xilla sounds mean, but he doesn't look mean. He sounds aggressive, but when you look at him, I don't think aggression when I look at him. I just think,
really?
I just think he's just a big old softy teddy bear. I don't know, but I'm not saying it to be lame. I apologize. It might be the tattoos on everywhere. It might be the spacers. It's just a different look for rappers in this space in 2022. I thought because of Xilla versus BlahK, Xilla had better presence. Xilla had better cadence. Xilla had a better flow. Because of those three, Xilla should have went last. Because after Xilla, there was a huge fall off the cliff for me to hit BlahK. Not discrediting BlahK in his skill set, because he can flow, he's got cadence, and he's got a stage presence, because they both were handling the mic and handling the stage properly. I just felt like Xilla would have set it off and sent the record in a better direction if he would have went last instead of BlahK. And because of the order, and because of those ad-libs being way too loud, and because of I don't know if it was just EQ or whatever it was, I took a point off on the audio. So this overall just got an 18 for me, but I still like the record. And I re-listened to it today. Then after re-listening to it, I still felt like I initially put down my notes. Yes, Xilla's verse is long as fuck, but he should have still went last because he gave me a better presence. And this is with this being a feature, I anticipated him going last too. So it was kind of a little bit of a letdown when I saw that it was BlahK featuring the Xilla Gore'rel-a and Xilla went first.
Did it make you want to hear more BlahK?
It does. I don't know if I want to see more of BlahK. That's the issue.
Glasses?
I can't get that aggression from anybody wearing glasses. It's just not believable for me. Like if you're going to, Onyx never wore glasses. DMX never wore glasses. Like if you're going to be aggressive and screaming or pumping the crowd or being loud, glasses is nerdish. Glasses is the smart guy. Like glasses it gives off a different sort of persona than me being without glasses versus me putting these things back on. Now I'm the nerd, so now you're the nerd rapping, but you also the one that's aggressive. And this is not just me in my perception. This is just how society views us folks that wear glasses. So I'm saying that if you don't want those simple stereotypes pushing at you or bouncing off of you, then don't participate in it. You're not going to break the stereotype as hard as you damn think or hard as you try. You still going to be that dude up there rapping with glasses, and people are going to be like, I don't know if I believe him. And in this branding thing, it's all about believability. So we got to make sure that we're, following suit.
When I think about artists with glasses, I never thought about this. So you just had that little dialogue there. Who was the first rapper you think of with glasses?
I think Heavy D.
I forgot about Heavy, but he wasn't hard.
No, he was a ladies' man and real soft. Yeah.
Because I always had dreams of being a rapper. Never wrote a rap.
Right.
In my mind, I was a rapper.
Okay.
But but I wore glasses, and maybe I felt like because I wore glasses, and I can't see when I take. Well, I can see when I take them off. Right. If you get close enough, you're gonna get hit. But I can't see like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've worn glasses so long that I feel like I look crazy without them.
Okay.
My wife thinks she loves me with my glasses off.
Okay.
She's probably going in my wallet. But the rapper who made me feel like it was okay to wear glasses, and it's funny you said that, like, dang, I'm sitting here listening to them, like, and they weren't hard. The first one was MC Search.
Okay.
He made it kind of cool.
He did.
But he was a white dude.
Right. He was already.
I'm like, that might be acceptable because he's a white dude rapping.
Right.
So ain't nobody tripping off him. They don't expect him to be hard anyway.
Exactly.
So he can wear glasses. So I waited, and I don't remember Heavy D wearing glasses like that, but I think he wore them sometimes he didn't.
Right.
I'm talking about artists who every time had them on. It was Yogurt backwards.
Yogurt.
Trugoy.
I don't even know who that is, boy.
Yes, you do.
Who is Trugoy? Who the hell is that?
De La Soul.
De La Soul. Which one is Trugoy?
The dark-skinned one.
I don't remember the glasses.
Yes.
Dark. Oh, okay.
Remember the DJ was Maceo.
Right.
The light-skinned and Chucky.
I did not know names. I apologize. I don't remember names.
Yeah, Trugoy. So then you didn't know that was Yogurt backwards?
No, I didn't.
Yes. His name was Yogurt backwards.
Why? He must have been bored. What's my rap name? Fuck it, Yogurt.
Yes. And I know so much because deep down inside, he wasn't like my favorite rapper of all time.
He can spit though.
What?
He can spit now. Yeah, he was up there.
And when he went to the box, because he's had a little curly hair, a little box, remember?
Right.
Little stashed up box. And then when he went baldy, he still can spit. But Trugoy was a beast.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Is it what? Yeah, Trugoy. But yes, bro, he could spit. And he was probably my first rapper I idolized in thinking I could be a rapper.
Okay.
Dark-skinned guys with glasses could rap. Me, myself, and I.
Gave you an example.
Yes.
He was the lead for you, the role model. There you go.
Big Daddy Kane was my first role model.
Okay.
But he didn't wear glasses.
No, he didn't.
But he let me know being dark-skinned was cool. And when he hit Madonna,
that's true.
That set my life on course. If you think about my life and Big Daddy Kane hit Madonna, that was a roadmap. All right, man, next video. And I'm going to do something that I'm just going to be a little controversial and just in my own way. Next video up, it's going to be by Mr. Caskey.
Okay.
And the name of this joint, which I thought was too damn long for a song title, was Wait Till You See What I Got Next.
I was expecting this to be an interlude.
Why? Because it was so long?
Because of the name of the title.
The video was directed by Wave Whipping Van. Now, I'm going to say, bro, I'm a very, very big fan of Caskey's visuals.
Okay.
And what's even doper about it is he's not using the same videographer. So, but all his videos seem very, very artsy. Even when, because he's done the last video we reviewed, he was kind of just in that one room on the pool table. Right. But he still kind of made it artsy because he incorporated the tennis shoes and all this other stuff.
That's true. That's true.
This one here, bro, it starts out black and white. And I thought the black and white footage was dope. I thought that was dope, but then he flipped it up to a subway scene. He done a scene where he was actually in a photo shoot. He gave us 3 different visuals. And I really, really, after the project he done with Yellow Wolf, I started to listen to Caskey more and start respecting him more. I love when Caskey does the little sing flow that he has. Okay. That's when I think he's at his best and most point. Now, he says something in this record that I'm sure a lot of people disagree with. He says, how in the hell I'm not in your Florida top 5?
Florida?
Yeah. Caskey's from Florida.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I peeped the lyric, but I was like, I didn't really think about it. But he should be in the top 5.
Should he?
I can give him that. I mean, Florida's a hell of a booty shake. Like, how many? Oh, you got Ross. You got Flow Rider. We talking about skills wise?
In your Florida rap top 5. You ain't gotta put Flow Rider in there. Even though Caskey can't out rap Flow Rider.
Caskey, yes, he can. Yes, he can out rap Flow Rider. He can't out rap Ross.
Bro, have you ever listened to Flow Rider on those dance records?
I have not, because they're dance records. They ain't allowed
to. Okay. So you know what? We're gonna give him honorable mention until you listen to Flow Rider.
Okay.
Because Flow Rider actually be spitting on those records. I didn't know, and I just said yes. Flow Rider actually be spitting.
I never gave him a second thought.
And he has a lot of
dance records.
And he has a lot. They are dance records, and he has a lot of double entendres on there. Flow Rider be spitting, but we ain't gonna put Flow Rider in there. So is it fair? Because he can't outspit Pitbull.
Pitbull is pop.
Okay, we're gonna take Pit out too.
You gotta leave him off of that.
Pit be spitting too.
Oh, he do spit, but I immediately threw him in the pop round.
We're gonna take Flow Rider. Okay, so we got Ross. Right.
He's better than Trick Daddy and Trina. He's both better than both of them.
Caskey's better than Trick Daddy.
He's better than both, but Caskey ain't no joke lyrically, bro.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he's better than Trick Daddy in his prime.
Trick Daddy, he never spit lyrics. They were just dance. They were just making feel good stuff. It wasn't substance.
Man,
Caskey got substance.
Okay.
Substance.
Okay. So Caskey is better than Ace Hood?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no. They might be even. They might be dead even. I'll give them that.
Well, we're gonna just say no.
Okay.
We're gonna that's 2. So Caskey is better than Brabo Gator?
Yes. Yes, he is. Is Burden from Florida?
Obviously, that's gonna be next. Caskey and Burden?
They even. He is just as good as him. He might be. Yeah, they even. So we at 4? Is Mises in Florida too?
I don't know where Mises is from.
If Mises is in Florida, then you're 5, right?
I heard Mises was from Chicago.
Okay.
I don't know. Man, you tripping, bro.
He's better than Brabo, bro. Caskey would body Brabo easily. And you know what I'm going to base it off of? The types of styles. Brabo has like 2. As much as he writes and he's a pen for other people, Brabo as a lyricist has 2 styles. He's aggressive and then he's less aggressive. Caskey has about 5 styles.
Is Caskey better than Kodak Black?
Oh, well, yes. By levels.
I was joking. I was just joking. You know what? You might be right, man.
Caskey ain't no joke now.
I'm not saying he a joke, but I'm saying, like, I guess I thought there were doper people from Florida.
No, sir. Florida's kind of, if you take out the pop, you take out the dance, you take out the booty shake, Florida's kind of low on rappers.
Is he better than Rod Wave?
Yes. Rod Wave's more of a singing rapper, and this last album took like 5 steps backwards for me. I heard
it was bad.
It was hugely bad. It was almost country. Like seriously, it almost sounded like a country record. The entire album sounded like that.
Well, maybe you know Caskey's not better than, but you're not gonna say he's not.
Who that?
He's not better than T-Pain.
No, he's not better than T-Pain. T-Pain is probably one of the most unsung lyricists out there.
So you've heard T-Pain spit?
Oh yeah, I heard him spit and sing naturally without auto-tunes. T-Pain is a gift from God. Yeah, and he probably is not even in a lot of people's top nothing, but he is probably their favorite. They just don't put him in that favorite list. Yeah, T-Pain is dope.
I think they judge T-Pain like a robot.
I think that because he does so much and he sings a lot, they kind of like the auto-tune and singing overshadows the true talent.
I think the usage of auto-tune made people skip his talent.
Possibly.
And feel like he doesn't have talent because of the auto-tune. But going back to wait till you see what I do next. I don't even recall him if he's saying that in the record. If he did, I lost it. But I did love the visual and I love the record. And like I said, since the project with Yellow Wolf, Caskey is definitely shot to my top. Okay. I'm not gonna put him on my top 10 because I still don't consider him a country rapper.
I don't think he considers himself a country rapper.
But country rap fans love Caskey.
They should. He's rebellious, and anybody with a face tattoo like that, you gotta love it. You know?
Yes, his face is coming out of some job.
Right. Well, my review, I gave a 10 on the audio. It was a dope beat, great production. Can't fault that. I'm gonna give him a 9 on the video, and this is on the videographer. This is another in-studio shoot. I did not like that the studio was exposed in the shoot. They were extremely short and choppy scenes, but whoever was shooting this, they were shooting this up. So you were shooting up his nose, which I really hate. But when this is an in-studio shoot, and it's supposed to be an infinity wall in the back, the infinity wall was exposed. Like you could see the end of the wall, you could see on left and right, and then when they were shooting up, you could see the ceiling. So if you are going to use the infinity wall, use the damn infinity wall and stay in front of the damn wall. But once you start going left and right and up and down, it's no longer an infinity wall. You shoot that shit outside against a brick wall. You have defeated the whole purpose of using the infinity wall. So maybe they were shooting 2 videos in that day, and he just wanted to do that scene all over again in a different outfit. But I think by doing that, you ruin that scene. You ruin what the potential of that scene could be. And because of that, he also had what's it? I love the train station scenes. They were all movie quality. But I couldn't add points because of the movie quality, because it was spliced up and you can see pieces. It was as if he was using different videographers in this, and he just spliced the scenes up. But the train station scenes were as if somebody who was shooting The Walking Dead shot it, because it looked like it was, TV movie quality. But the other stuff in the Infinity Room with the Infinity Wall, that wasn't the move, bro. So I took a point off of that. So you got a 19. But overall, it was a good record. I just don't know if it would I listen to it again? Does it reserve repeat value? Probably not. But if you want to go in and just dissect Caskey's lyrics, then by all means, jump right in, because it's worth it.
Okay. Next up, Battle of the Bees. We're going to start with my guy, Bezz Believe.
These two got a lot of notes.
The name of this joint is Love, Trump, Hate. Love, Trump, Hate. Y'all love Trump, Hate. Okay. For all
hook's catchy now. The hook is catchy.
For all those who don't know, this video was uploaded on YouTube, garnered a lot of views, and then it was snatched down for copyright reasons.
It's still up.
The original?
Look, if you search the title, it will come up under his music page. And you can watch the original video on the music page. YouTube's weird like that. Once you upload, it by default it goes to the music page if it's already been uploaded as a song. So instead of them playing the song, they'll play the video. So now that it is over there, it's going to take a while before the real or the newer video that we've seen to go over to YouTube Music. But it's on YouTube Music if you want to watch the original video. But the now video is over in his channel. So
can he monetize the original video?
He can monetize it because it's his music. Yes. Well, no, because I don't know what the copyright was, because I didn't see the copyright claim in the first one, unless he got 3 different versions of it.
He said, I'm gonna be honest. He said YouTube made him take it down, or it got taken down.
I think it was a bullshit. I think it got took down because of Gator and Mako, because the original was produced by Brinson Swan and Contra. Well, yes, which was both of those are producers over at Mako. I think they might
look at the credits.
Yeah, I did. I think that was probably part of the beef, or what the shit that's going on with Mako is because, bro, you can't use this record. You can't use this instrumental. You ain't leaving with this. And Gator was like, you can't use Savannah's verse. He said that in the interview. He was probably like, you can't use this instrumental too. Like, this stays over here.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for shedding that light. Now, a lot of people were offended by that song because it was a Tupac beat. That was a beat from one of the Tupac records that came out post-mortem after he passed. It's actually one of the bigger records that they put out on Tupac after he passed. I
didn't hear a Tupac sample. There might be 3 records.
It's not a Tupac sample. It's a beat that That's a sample, but Tupac rapped on the same beat.
I didn't hear the beat. I didn't hear a Tupac
on
beat.
the original.
Yeah, the one. If you got your headphones in, pop your headphones in and go and search it while we're talking, and then see if this is the same beat. Because he might have 3 versions of it. I don't know, but I didn't hear a Tupac track.
Now I'm gonna go to Tupac. Let me talk about it then, and while you talk, I'll go because I have to go to Tupac.
Okay, cool.
Basically, okay, so I like Bezz Believe. I really, really do. And when we brought him on the show, we complimented him on his lyrics, his grind, his hustle. I've heard some records. It seems like Bezz and Forgiato has reconnected.
Clearly.
And I'm not hearing these same things that when we brought Bezz on the show that we heard prior. And I'm not hearing the Mako stuff. It's like all of a sudden he's become extremely political.
Right.
And I don't know if this is because he realizes there's a fan base. I don't know if something has happened in his personal life to where voting is more important. I don't know. But I'm hearing more political bars of his last 3 releases than I've heard of anything else I heard prior to him. That within itself throws me off a little bit. He starts the song off with, "What if Trump have won?" That's all speculative. What if I had won?
Right. What if I was president?
Yeah, like, come on. You know, he mentions Eminem in the record. You know, I don't know, man. I like him, and I really want him to win. I wasn't feeling this record, and it wasn't because of Trump and his proclamation to Trump. It was just like, I want the old Bezz Believe back.
Okay.
I want the hustle God back, the grind God back.
Talking about street shit, yes.
Yeah, you know, or talking about the struggle. Like, I want rapping in front of the tire store Bezz back. Like, bro, you know, then, you know, I no disrespect. You know, you talking about Trump, he got his old lady behind him, pushing the baby carriage. You know, she got the red, black, and green on. I'm just looking confused when I see it and I hear it. Okay. And you know, I would welcome him to, I don't know, like, maybe he's going through something with social. He feels like he has to bring more social commentary. But, bro, if you're going to bring the social commentary on, let's make it a little more based upon what you see. But I understand this is all speculative. What if Trump won? What if? Let's keep it a beam.
Can we? No, we don't want to go down there.
Yeah,
we ain't got enough time for that. Yeah.
I'm done. Bezz, I love you. I want the hustle. Is it hustle God, grind God?
Is it hustle God for Bezz Believe, baby?
He's something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hustle God.
I want the hustle God back, not the vote God.
I think we said the same thing about Forgiato Blow when we first started reviewing him. Like, we wanted the old Forgiato back instead of this political stuff. I think we are going to have the same sentiment about Bezz Believe if he continues to go down this road. I don't know if I like this Bezz Believe. And it's not against you, Bezz. I'm apolitical. I don't like the political system. I don't, when people start talking about I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, I really don't give a fuck. Because I think these political systems are just another way for us to be divided as people. You know, just because you're Democrat, you can't like a Republican or vice versa. You know, and now because of that, there's immediate division because you're part of this group. I'm like that about a whole bunch of other groups. I don't like groups. I like people being individuals and expressing that. But just because you start associating yourself with one side, now the other side is immediately objective. I'm not for any of that shit. Now, to say that, I like your video, both of them. The original one, well, the one that I did see where you was walking around and there was a whole bunch of people and in the crowd, looked like it was almost an impromptu video. You probably just had a little loudspeaker and you was just doing it. That seemed random. I'm glad that one is the one that I'm reviewing right now, because you probably would have got murdered because of all the other shit that was going on in the background. That was a distraction, and I didn't like that. As far as this video, good angles, good lighting. It was a very simple studio scene. One studio scene. This is how you probably use an infinity room or a color room. And probably how you properly light somebody in a black room to give them that spotlight. This was perfectly done. Basic wardrobes and setting, nothing special, nothing spectacular. I don't know if it was rushed because the other video got taken down and he had to redo it or whatever. Great job, video guy. I give you a 10 on that side. In this audio, though, certain parts of this audio was positive and some of it was a little puzzling for me. I'm not going to jump on the puzzling part. Everybody don't like Trump, fam. But everybody don't like Biden either. You know, if you're going to have your own version of fuck Biden, then you have your own version of fuck Biden. You know, but for you to go down this political realm, I don't know if all of the fans that you have right now are going to follow you. So I need you to be careful on how you straddle that fence. Or you like fuck them and you just want to get over here and get some of that political money. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I'm just confused because the Bezz that I like is turning into the Bezz that I don't want to listen to because I don't want to hear all this political shit. Again, as much as you talk about unity in this song, you're still voicing political beliefs and that divides. So the unity that you want isn't going to be prevalent because you are saying that you are associating with a political side. And I said that as PG as I can be. And I say that about anybody that is political that is around me. I really don't give a shit. You know, y'all can talk about it till you blue in the face and still not going to change my opinion on it. Whatever you are talking about, there are probably 10 people that will pop up in 10 minutes that will be in opposition of it just because you are for it. Now, that's not just about political stuff. This is just certain isms and topics that we have over here in America. We're just like that. But I don't want that for you because I think you really have a talent. You can spit. And I think what the roots that we heard you talking about in our interview is not this. I think those roots need to be portrayed. People need to hear the street side. People need to hear the struggle that you came from. Ain't no struggle in political rap. Y'all just over there money grabbing because y'all know that y'all can jump from political rally to political rally and get paid because they're guaranteed checks. And because they really don't ever stop promoting and doing rallies, it's a check fucking year round. You know, for all of you over there, I'm not mad at that. If that's what you're going to do, then go and do it. I just don't like how it transpired with you because the way that we saw you and how we were going and how your career was going and where we thought you were going to go with Mako is now complete opposite. It's like you're a completely different person. And I'm saying that completely different person from the shit that I'm seeing on social media because you're a completely different person on that shit too. You got a whole, what you call it? What's his name? Ginger something? What is it? OG Ginger Snaps. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it's okay. If that's what you're trying to do, then go get your money, fam. Do the marketing. I'm all right with all of that. I'm confused though, because I don't know what the real Bezz belief is anymore. And in the 2 years that we've been doing this, you have done this. You have switched up that many times where I don't even know what the fuck I'm dealing with. There was the feature that you did with Kevin Gates. There was the stuff that you were doing independently by yourself. There's the stuff that we thought you was going to be doing with Bezz Believe with Mako. When you had a record with Blind Fury, fam. Like, and now you on some political shit. You got 4 different things in 4 years. I don't know what to expect from you. I really don't. Your merch line got to be crazy as fuck because you got to be switching up every month. I don't know what to expect, fam. And I'm saying this as a sincere fan of Bezz Believe the artist. You cannot do this to fans. You have to find an identity and stick with the base for as long as you can, because that's how people are going to identify you. But for you to move this many levels and this many times within this short amount of time, it does not bode well for how people are going to view you. Now, OG Ginger Snap, they might love that shit. That people love ignorance. You know, they watch the ignorant shit all day. Their boot gang, the people that fight, the people that get shot, like those pages are elevated, you know, because a lot of eyes are on them. So you could probably make some money side hustle wise from doing social media promo with that. But I don't know what you are as an artist. And until I can figure that out, or until you can give me something consistently, if you're going down the political route, I'm probably not going to listen to you anymore. But I'm still going to be a fan of you as a person, and I want you to win. But I can't get with that political shit. And I'm not just saying it about you. It's just all these political rappers that are over there. And if y'all, this isn't no different than anybody else that wants to jump into a specific subgenre within a subgenre. If you are going to do that, then know what you are doing and know that there are consequences from you moving from one side to the other.
Bro, I agree. Because the political stuff is not for me. Whether you hate Biden, love Biden, I guess even with political thing, in the history of hip hop, I've never heard a former president mentioned so damn much to the point where I'm like, man, get over it already.
Right. Former and prior, because Trump was still the shit for rappers prior to, because he was still the one that everybody looked up to because he had all the gold and all the riches. Yeah. And now it's just Trump stay in people's mouth. Like I don't, bro, got to be like buzzing over there. Like
I'm sure Trump
they gonna still talk about him.
I'm sure he didn't want to be president no more. He's worth more money not being president.
I don't know about that. He wants the spotlight.
Yeah,
he wants to
be the most powerful man in the country.
Yeah, he wants to be that guy.
All right, last video of the episode. Bubby Galloway.
If you got to text me if I need to shut the fuck up, because I know you got to.
Well, I'm not even going. Yeah, because I'm yelling.
Okay.
Bubby Galloway came at a cost. This joint features Brabo Gator, makeup music, full scope, directed by Ghost.
Can I go first?
I'm just gonna say 2-3 things, and you can have the floor.
Okay, cool.
Brabo Gator is singing the hook.
Lame.
And he goes first.
Okay. I hated this record, but I still gave it a perfect. Let me tell you some reasons why I hate it.
No, you got to go why you gave it perfect first.
I gave it a perfect because there's nothing audibly wrong or visibly wrong with it. I hated Gator singing. And everybody knows Gator can't sing. But I hated him singing because in order for him to sing and sound a little bit okay, they had to put some auto-tune on his ass. And bruh, Gator and auto-tune, we know you can't sing, bruh. Why mask it? Just harmonize and dub the layers or whatever we're gonna do, but we know you can't sing. Even your ad-libs, they had you singing and it was auto-tuned. And I'm like, bruh, they are you trolling us? Like, what are you doing? This whole record, I was like, okay, let me go over my notes. I love the Gator verse. I hated him doing it. I felt like this whole record could have been Bubby Galloway.
It could have.
I don't even think Gator was necessary. I think the record should have been all Bubby in the verse, and I think the hook should have been FJ Outlaw. I think the hook and FJ's vocals and his raspiness would have been perfect for this record. But I don't know if this is Gator being CEO and him having a little bit of spotlight and him trying to put a little bit more spotlight on him being an artist and coming out that he had to jump on Bubby's record. I don't know. But the perfect play on this one would have been to write it for Bubby, let Bubby do the whole record. And if you want people to let them think that they are talking about you in this record, then you could have been depicted in the video as the CEO and doing all the work stuff, instead of you being in the video as the artist. Whole song should have been Bubby. They could have showcased Gator as if he were the story instead of him being the featured artist. I just said that. It just fell on me. Something just fell on me. Something touching my back. Okay, Bubby, you need to go up a size on them damn t-shirts, fam. Them things is tight. I'm talking about like them some mediums, bro. You can't do that in the video shoot. It doesn't make you look good. The bro, not right here though. I mean, he got bro. He got a rap on. Come on, Bubby. I don't want people to looking at you like that. You are a phenomenal talent. This is way too much auto-tune for me, for both of y'all. For Gator for sure, but for you, this is not the same as Mind Racing that you did with Gore'rel, and it was about 6-7 months ago, according to the recording on this. That auto-tune was not that heavy on that, and I was not cool with that. But what's something that is consistent is your face. You have the expression of, you got resting bitch face. That's what my wife calls it. When you need to be expressing, fam, you need to work on that shit. You need to at least act or get in front of a mirror or whatever, or shit that you're talking about in your songs. You have the most uninterested face. You look like you are bored as fuck and you ready to leave. That's the face that I get when I look at Bubby Galloway. Through this entire video, it looked like, man, I don't want to be in this bitch. But smile, bruh. Like, give some expression. People got to buy into your personality as a brand and as an artist. But if you over there bland as shit, and I look like you constipated, no one's gonna give a fuck. Like, because you're not exuding that like you give a fuck. You know, so he got to do better. He got to do better. He always looks, and this is consistently, he always looks like he's either high or uninterested. One of them two. And those looks are not the look of a star. And this dude has the capabilities of being a star, especially with the team that you got around you right now. If they do what they can do with you, like this is perfect for Bubby to develop more as an artist. Just follow Gator's lead, let him pin some more shit, and then you will grow as that. And then maybe we might even get a John B type record out of your ass. I don't know, but I can't complain off of the video because Ghost did his thing. I can't complain on the audio because whoever produced it did their thing. Whoever did the mixing and mastering did their thing. They did everything that they could with Gator's limited vocals and Bubby Galloway and his high pitch and perfectly matched them together. So I got to give them a perfect. My particulars on why I hated it, those are all mine. I cannot take off for my personal shit. So which is why I gave this record a perfect. But I still undoubtedly believe that FJ should have did the hook and not Gator.
There are some viewers right now who are confused. My only thing I might take from it was, I was like, now, when y'all talk about what's not and what is country rap, this will definitely go in the category of songs people think are not country rap.
Agreed.
Like I actually like the song. I think all the things you said are funny. I don't know if you and Gator had some kind of text conversation.
No, I ain't talked to Gator.
You mad or something?
No, I've never liked Gator singing. I said it when I was with him.
You actually said that before.
Yeah, I've never liked him singing. He's got a demo voice. He doesn't have a vocal voice. Like, you should be singing, fam. Let somebody sing this.
I guess I never paid attention to his rest in beef face.
Rest in beef.
I guess I never paid attention to it.
Bubby don't style at all, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie. I guess because he had so much jewelry.
Right.
Because when you got jewelry, you rock a black tee.
Or white tee.
I never paid attention to if they was snug around the biscuit area.
Right.
I didn't pay attention. Because when you got that jewelry, that's the jewelry flex shirt.
Right.
You wear them flex type shirts when you got the jewelry.
Right.
I don't have the jewelry. That's why mine's loose. Mine's loose. I don't have that jewelry. You got a lot of jewelry.
He got a lot of jewelry. What Gator said he's what 80K on it? It's a lot of jewelry, bro.
That's a lot of jewelry. Dude. I bet I know something Gator ain't got though.
What's that?
He ain't got now one of them.
I ain't got now one of them.
He ain't got now one of them.
Flex on him. You cut the light on. Cut the light on.
He ain't got that big 8. He ain't got now one of them.
Oh, what? That's what's up.
Remember, I wear tight gloves. Shout out to the Atlanta Braves. All right, man. You just ain't gonna allow us to be friends, buddy. I might as well join Team Spank because I don't think it's no way. I'm not trying to be liked anyway, so it don't matter.
Right.
You just noticed because they don't be looking at that man's shirt every video out. All right, man. Project shout out of the episode. Now, this project is not a traditional country rap project, but I actually heard about this project, listened to it, and really, really liked it. And there are two gentlemen who are very influential in the genre of country rap. So I just wanted to let you guys know about it. Okay. This project is by, and I love collab albums. I really love collab albums. And this is a collab album, and it's Mr. Paul Wall and Baby Bash.
Really?
It's called The Legalizers 3, Plant-Based. This is a whole project done by Paul Wall, who a lot of people are considering country rap now because he's done a lot of features recently with country rap artists, and Baby Bash. And I think the fan bases are a lot alike. I think people who like country rap, if they don't know Paul Wall and listen to Paul Wall, they're gonna like Paul Wall.
Okay.
There's no way you can. But the project is called The Legalizers Part 3. I didn't even know about a Part 1 or Part 2. It is 14 songs. They got some features, but the most notable features are by White Dog, who is an OG in the independent rap game, White Dog. Also, they have the one and only Slim Thug and GT Garza, who's big in the Hispanic underground scene. All right, my favorite record on here was I Love Foggy Afternoon, and I actually loved Smoke Away. And it featured an artist, a singer by the name of Marty James. All right, it's 14 records. It dropped July 10th of this year, 2022. It's 47 minutes, 18 seconds. When you get an opportunity, please listen to The Legalizers, Part 3, Plant-Based. That's your Country Rap Report project shout out.
I just added it to my list. Is Baby Bash rapping in Spanish?
Some, a little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot. All right, real quick.
Don't.
Go over this quick recap. Start everything off with Mr. BlahK featuring Xilla Gore'rel-a, and the name of that joint was Planet of the Apes, and I cannot find BlahK on social media. Period.
Okay.
All right. Then we had Caskey. Y'all, and the name of his joint was Wait Till You See What I Got Next, which means I don't know if he wanted you to watch this video or not, but you can follow him on social media at Caskey. That's Caskey. My man is sitting at 319K. Let's get him up. Let's get him up. Then we had Mr. Bezz Believe. I started calling your name right when you start making music I didn't like. Ain't that crazy? The Hustle God. You can find him at Bezz Believe, BezzBelieve. He's sitting at 272K. He's only following 2 people, man.
Damn.
He's only following 2 people. And that's his wife and his baby.
Nice.
I thought that was dope. Then we had Mr. Bubby Galloway. I'm sorry. Bezz Believe record was called Love Trump Hates. Love Trump Hate, y'all. Love Trump Faith. Love Trump Hate. Love Trump Hate.
Right. Faith trumps fear.
Yeah. Too much. And I just realized when you said it, he has 2 videos. He does have 2 videos.
Yes.
I like the video rapping in front of the flag better.
Well, he's walking through the people. And
no, it's just rapping in front of a flag in like a black room.
Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, that's the one that I reviewed last.
I like that one better.
Yes.
I thought that him walking through the people was cheesy. He should take that one down.
I don't think he can.
Oh, well, I like that one, him with the flag draped on him.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got the point better.
True.
I got the point, but I didn't even watch that video. I just seen it while we was talking. All right. And the last video of the episode was Mr. Bubby Galloway. And the name of that joint came in the cost. It featured Brabo Gator. And you can follow Bubby Galloway at Bubby Galloway, BUBBYGALLOWAY. He's sitting at 5,481 followers. See, these follower numbers be weird, bro. I'm just going to leave it at that. My man Bubby, who's been on the grind lately, hadn't hit 10 grand. And then you got, shout out Brabo Gator.
Yeah.
He can let you know where to get your black crispy cheese at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and just for the record, because I don't want nobody breaking my home, this is a replica ring. I'm finna be like Moneybag Yo, because Moneybag Yo just came out and said he used to wear fake jewelry.
Chose did too.
Chose did? You did? Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Vic XL rocks replicas too. This is a replica Atlanta Braves World Series ring. But if you knew the line I had to stand in to get this guy, and it's heavy. If I have it on and you get hit, you're going to get a Flintstone lump. I really, shout out to the Atlanta Braves for these.
Not a Flintstone lump.
Bro, have you seen these?
I have.
Have you touched one?
I have not.
Bro, shout out to Atlanta Braves and every World Series team that's ever done this. This here alone, this here alone is worth the price of admission. Because it's so heavy. This is heavy like a classroom.
Nice.
Like this is really like a class ring. It's heavier than my old Griffin High ring. But shout out to the Braves for doing that for their fans. Now, if they win next year, I wonder will they do it again. And the dope part about it, you know, the ring I got, I tell people it's real because the player is no longer on the Braves, so he gave me his ring.
Oh,
so
no.
This is Solaris. I got your ring, Solaris.
Wait, player, they got different rings?
Yes, this is Solaris 12. Number 12.
No, I'm saying you were able to get different rings when you were in line?
Yeah, different people got. You didn't get to pick.
Oh, shit.
And I'm
might go on a mission.
And I'm going to keep it a bean for y'all. I got this ring going to see the Gwinnett Stripers.
Right. Don't say Strippers.
Yeah, the Stripers. The line was 3 hours long, and they only gave out 2,500.
Yeah, they could only hold about 2,500. That's about. This
Well, then they only gave away 1,500. Then
the ring.
There was a lot of people who didn't get them.
The ring is online. It's from $30 to $150.
I paid $50 for 2 tickets, and we were third row.
Oh yeah, worth it.
$50 for 2 tickets, and we were third row behind the dugout.
Nice.
The only thing I hate was the Grisham guy.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't there. He didn't even make it to Gwinnett.
That the day he got called up?
No, he never played for Gwinnett.
Oh, that's right. He went to
He went straight.
Yeah.
He went from AA straight.
Did you get all you can eat tickets?
No, this is Saturday night. They ain't getting away nothing.
Okay.
But shout out to them because I don't think that they had a sellout all year except that game. And
right.
then the next night they were doing rings again.
Okay.
And they were sold out. So shout out to everybody that came to support. I think a lot of people, when they didn't get their rings or got their rings and left, because the stands did not facilitate the people in line.
Right.
But yeah, 3 hours for that guy.
Nice.
But yes, and I really thought it was gonna be some plastic, you know.
I thought so too.
No, bro. When I got this, it was so heavy. I had to be like, is this real? I know it's not real, but why? I was like, why would they give these away?
Man, they celebrating with the fans, man.
And then the next, and I done exactly what you did, came straight home, went straight to eBay.
Right.
And the cheapest I seen was $30.
Yeah.
The cheapest I seen was $30. Now, the messed up part was, I think the first X amount of people got them in the box.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get the ring box. Get the ring box. It don't matter though. I buy my own ring box.
Yeah, they probably ran out of boxes.
And then the next week, the trophy was right in my hometown.
You go take a pic with it?
Only reason I was pissed because I wanted to take a pic with the trophy with my ring.
Oh,
right? I really wanted to flex on them.
Right.
I was riding down the street. The trophy was going to be in my shopping center next to my Party City on a Friday. And I was going to go when I got off work. I'm riding down. I got off work Thursday. Me and the wife going to get something to eat. We're riding down the road. I would see the trophy at T-Mobile. I was like, there was no line.
Right.
Went in, got my picture with the trophy. Like, damn, I should have had my ring. But I didn't want to get in that. They was going to be at Academy, and I felt like the line at Academy would be longer than the line at T-Mobile.
I don't remember ever a team doing a trophy tour. Not this long.
The trophy tour has been on tour damn near the whole season.
Yeah, before the season. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
It made their way to Griffin. You know that, hey, man. So shout out to the Braves, man. Shout out to them for making their fans happy and making their fans be a part of this. I hope no, I don't. I'm about to say I hope they do it again, but I don't. But shout out to the Braves because my Dodgers just took a blow today, and I might have to go on and get on the bandwagon. So.
What happened today? Oh, Gosling went on the IL. Yeah.
15 day.
That's 2 weeks without him. You know, y'all. I don't know how you're gonna get by because y'all already hurting on pitching.
But May has came back and had 2 strong games.
Yeah, but he was just replacing Brewer.
Yeah, he was just replacing Brewer. Kershaw's not there.
Y'all gonna put David Price in the rotation, boy. It's gonna be over with.
The only good thing about it is with 50 games above 500.
Yeah.
So what's the worst that could happen?
And you're gonna win the division, so
yeah,
got a real comfortable lead.
Gosselin, they might just gonna let him ride out. They probably weren't even gonna use him in the playoffs if Brewer had been there.
Well, they had to use him now.
Yeah,
but they probably just let him rest. Yeah, they'll let him rest.
So, and they'll probably let Kershaw rest, get him a start before the playoffs. I think they'll be playing with Kershaw.
Yeah, they're trying to preserve that arm because it's about to fall off.
So, I don't know. Hopefully, we got the best record in the majors right now, so we kind of clicking right now.
Yeah,
the bats are kind of clicking, and I'm just hoping. And then we're gonna be out. I'm hoping. I've never seen a team where a batter 1, 2, and 3 bat 300. So I'm really pushing for Mookie to push his batting average up.
Mm-hmm. He's
sitting about 285. He was at 300 before he got hurt.
Okay.
I think he battled with the injury for about 2 weeks, and he probably went about 0 for 30, and they dropped it down, and then it took him up. But hopefully, I don't know. countryrapreport.com. The winner of the T-shirt for the best Country Rap Report moment was Miss Stormy Lee. Make sure we're going to get Stormy Lee's her shirt. If anyone knows Stormy Lee, let her know. Hopefully by the time this airs, she's got it. Just got to inbox her and ask her what size she wear. I don't want
me to do it?
Yeah, inbox her, find out what size she wear. That way I don't randomly just send her an extra large for her boyfriend. countryrapreport.com. Right now, drop those hundreds. Drop those hundreds. I drop a bunch of hundreds because I just learned how to do it. Drop the hundreds for Heather for making this show look so great. And y'all become a member of the gang. Make sure you subscribe up to the channel and all that good stuff. And if you hadn't hit like. All right, it's your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We're the Country Rap Report. Words to the wise. When buying a T-shirt, make sure you got a little loosage around the mix section there. It's okay if you got to get a 2X. I get 2Xs. Huh?
It's okay. It's okay.
Get the 2X, man. Stop trying to make the shoulders look all broad.
All right.
But you know what? That's that comfortable body. When you got a bad lady, you can do shit like that.
When you got on an $8,000 chain, you can do shit like that.
I ain't got to worry about this T-shirt. I
flex on this chain. Right. You can go shirtless. Fuck it.
Ladies and boys, girls, the next time, man. Y'all please be blessed. Love you guys. We out. Peace.
Peace, y'all.